So as you all should know, last video there was the CEO that fucking threatened me. He was so mad that he actually came to my Discord server for no reason. Like, if you were responsible enough, you could have just left it, but he texted my administrator, Rex, who had nothing to do with it. It would have been way better if you actually talked to me instead of him, but you just had to choose someone who had nothing to do with it, so that already shows how irresponsible you are. So, a good friend of mine called Nick, I've known him for a long time and he watched my video. He actually got pretty offended by what the CEO did. So, he went to the server. The rule says no racism and no homophobia. So, he went to their server, went to the channel where you can report people, and he actually made a report on the CEO. And I understand why you're mad, Nick, and I understand why a lot of people are actually mad, because the CEOs are known for power abusing, and I'm the first one to actually make a video about it. I think I'm the first one to step up and have the guts to actually fucking do this video, and a lot of people don't even have the guts. And I'm gonna tell you all how corrupt the system is later on. So Pip said, shame on you, for real, shame on you. And he responded on that and said, I'm mixed. And he also jumped me with a friend of his before he just edited it out. So Nick basically is saying that I wouldn't expect these guys to barge in. So that's why it was the full video. And that's why I recorded later, because I didn't expect them to fucking join and, you know, threaten the shit out of me. So, if anything, you came at us, threatened us by saying leave in 5 seconds or die. And why are you lying? We never bugged you to begin with. If you guys were holding a tourney, because they were holding a tournament, make a private server, then this wouldn't have happened. That's already a fact that we didn't bug you in the first place. Be more responsible. So that was my word, and we talked about it on YouTube. I responded to his comment, but he never commented back. He later also removed his comment. Then he responded to Nick, you can't make a private server and it was an in-game event. Then Nick responded to him, I mean, if it was an in-game event, why threaten someone to ban them and call them brain dead? Not to mention the N-word, since it's an in-game event, anyone should be welcome, unless I'm wrong. Anyhow, Sammy said he could have just kicked people and avoided all this drama. Then he actually got his first warning. Facts, no matter his race or ethnicity, he shouldn't be saying the N-word on a Roblox game since it's against the rules and censored for a reason. And he said, aight. So after all of this drama, you'd think like, oh, this guy's gonna take a step back. Like, he got his warning, like, he's finally gonna chill and, you know, become a totally responsible CEO. Psych! So then he texted Nick saying, you can't kick people, only ban and unban. And then Nick said, you stayed in the video, just kick. And then he said, yeah, then he explained to me, you can't kick. How does that make any sense? If you can ban people, but you can't kick them. That's like skipping a step. Like, how does that even work? How does that even work? Like, you can't ban people, but you can't. How? Like, then he's using this excuse saying like, oh, I'm mixed. Dude, even I'm mixed. And I find this fucking disrespectful, especially since you're bypassing in a kid's game and you gripped me twice before, not to mention you called me brain dead and threatened me to leave in 5 seconds or I would fucking die. Then Nick is saying doesn't matter, still kind of disrespect, you can also be lying to me and be white. How do you even know that you're mixed, to be honest? And it's bypassing. Then he's all like focused on like, oh no, it's not racist to want a foot pick. I mean, that's all he's focused on, like, if he's racist or not, like, but he isn't focused on how disrespectful he was. So then Nick is saying, look, right now this is pointless, I mean, you're exposed pretty bad, so don't start acting all nice, this is a waste of time knowing you won't admit what you did. Dude, I did nothing wrong, called him brain dead, cause he attacked me the first time I asked him. Dude, it's almost like you're having a cardiac heart failure in this one, that's how many typos are in this one. Anyhow, I'm a big aggressive. And I get angry fast. It's also folly because we can make a private server. How is that my fault? Like, why are you shifting the blame on me? Like, because you guys can make a private server. What? You can ban people, but you can't kick people. And like, you can teleport people, like what you guys saw in my last video. But you guys can't make a private server. Like, what? So first you're saying that I started attacking you. Now you're saying if you did not wish to comply, I got mad. So that means you're trying to ask me something, so you came over to me, trying to force leave me. I mean, if someone is asking you to leave, like forcefully, like, no wonder I fucking ignored you. I mean, you got mad for such a silly reason. Like, this already kind of shows who started the fire in the first place. I mean, come on, man. Then Nick responded, blaming others knowing that it's you. He responded, it's not me, stop acting smart. If your name isn't Google, stop acting like you're all knowing. Then Nick responded back, I mean, you sure are acting smart. This also kinda looks like a threat and now I can kinda understand what he meant. He responded, how's that a threat? Then Nick responded, I mean, you start messaging me, kinda like harassing, even though I'm not a part of this, acting all sarcastic, saying that I know everything. Alright, I'm bored of this PS, see ya. So then, after that, he basically left. Like, I fucking understand Nick, like, all he did was fill in a report. From this point on, it will only get even worse, since he has been contacting fucking Nick and Rex. I mean, why not contact him back? So Rex contacted him back. So then Rex is saying, by the way, you're exposed hard. He responds, yeah, I'm fine. He edited out the parts. Rex responds back, no, dumbass, you're exposed hard. Then he says, okay, I was nice at first. Rex responded, lol, sure. Then he responded back, that's why I called him brain dead. He attacked me, asked him for yourself, wanna leave? Yeah, okay, attacks me and runs. We can't make private servers, so we had to use a public server. Okay, so let's say, what if he was right, and what if I full on attacked him? Like, I'm still not breaking any rules or anything. There isn't a rule that says you can't attack a CEO. I mean, you guys literally have golden guns that can two-shot people. And at this point, we didn't take him serious anymore. Rex said he ran because you threatened him. Bro, there's something called the secret dimension in Project Beatdown. Maybe if devs had 2 brain cells instead of 1, they could have made something like that. So at this point he said that he was mixed again, using it as a fucking excuse. We didn't take this guy serious anymore. Like, we just called him okay racist. Like, we didn't even take this guy serious anymore. Like, and he said, if y'all think I'm white, I don't care. Bro, that's only you thinking that. Like, the only reason, like, we're fucking kinda pissed off is because you threatened me. Not just that you broke a rule and you didn't even get a penalty, you got away with it, like. And after you did all of this, you actually did it 2 more times. I mean, the rules literally say no fucking racism, no homophobia. Bruh, you're literally walking in your own fucking minefield. Like, how are you not being stripped of your fucking CEO? That's how corrupt this game is. Like, you're breaking your own fucking rules. The only reason you're allowed to say it is because of your fucking position. If someone else says it, he gets banned instantly. But what if he was mixed? You have a fucking diseased dog mind, honestly. Do you see how fucking stupid this actually is? Like, I'm probably moving to a different game like Project Beatdown or some shit. Like, at least I hear that they treat their members equally there. Like, no fucking stats giving bullshit. Or some dirty CEOs trying to, like, fucking wreck everyone.